Hey there kids, it's me, Safari Sam, and today we've actually kind of got a bit of a treat, kind of something interesting and different. I'm actually oddly excited to get into it, and I'm never excited about anything because my life is hell and every day is just going through the motions. But today we're doing our first dig kits. Now instead of getting one big dig kit, we got a bunch of tiny little ones to kind of test it out. I am going to show you those right here. We have gemstone and fossil dig kits. So first one we're going to look at is this real gemstones dig kit. I mean, it's fine. It comes with 2 little stones. Contents: 1 plaster block containing 2 real gemstones and 1 plastic pick and brush combination tool. Types of gemstone: gemstones, precious stones, or semi-precious stones are pieces of mineral crystal which, in cut and polished form, are used to make jewelry. Most gemstones are hard, but some soft minerals are used because of their luster or other aesthetic value. Which will you discover? You know what I'd like to discover? A woman willing to fucking love me. Then we have this dig kit, which is like a fossils or gemstones. It can be either or. Excavating fun for children ages 5 and up. Children. Collect 1 of 12 different collectible minerals and fossils. And even though this one's the biggest one, I think it only has 1 in there. It was also one of the more expensive ones, oddly enough. Then we kind of move into the little fossil kits here. Fossils are all that remain of plants and animals that lived a long, long time ago. When these creatures died, the soft parts usually rot away fairly quickly. But the hard parts, like shells, teeth, discs, or bones, would be covered by dirt or sand, and this sediment turned to stone. The organic material that was once alive would slowly dissolve away and be replaced by minerals to create a fossil. The instructions say to place the earthen block on an easy-to-clean surface or on a big sheet of paper. Use the digging tool to gently scrape away at the block until the objects appear. Carefully dig away from around the object before blah blah blah. Use a brush or cloth to clean a fossil if necessary. You can also clean them with water. That might not be the best idea though sometimes. Once clean, use the enclosed guide to identify your specimens. And you know, there's some examples of things you can get, whatever. And then there's this other little fossil one, tiny little dig kit. 2 actual fossils. So we are going to get into these. God, I should really clean this before the next one. But since this surface is kind of soft, specifically to protect things, we are going to have a little box here so that we can... I'm sorry. Why did you guys give me a My Little Pony box for this? Why was that necessary? Reuse and recycle? Oh, come on. We all know that whole environmental thing's bullshit, right? We just do this for the money. Anyways, we're going to hit this Geological Dig Discovery Inquisitive Mines kit first. So, the first thing we're going to do is the gemstone kit and then the gemstone fossil one that can be either or. And then we'll hit up both the fossil kits, but the fossil ones don't really need to be in a specific order. Also, you could just drag drop these in water and dissolve them. Oh, it's also fucking shrink wrapped, so I gotta get through that. It's shrink wrapped so goddamn tight that there's not really a good place to put the scissors to get into it. So I feel like I might accidentally destroy the block trying to get it, but luckily, I can get through that shit. Alright, so here's the block it was in, and you just... I guess we scrape away at it because, you know, I can't really hit the back of the chisel with a hammer or anything because the back of the chisel's a damn brush, so I guess I gotta just do this. Christ, this is gonna take forever. Whatever, I can just fast forward through anything that's real boring. Like, you know, the whole damn video. Jesus Christ, this is taking forever. This is the worst tool in the world. I should probably open up one of the other ones and get their tool, because this one sucks ass. What the hell, I should have just dropped this in water like I originally said. Note to self, invest in actual geological tools so you don't have to rely on these cheap kit-included things. Ah, there's something. There's something right there. Look at that puppy. What are you? Alright. Perhaps a little obsidian, maybe? Let's be... Now this is where we gotta be, you know, real fucking careful. Because I don't want to injure the specimen. It looks like it could be... What do you think that is, huh? That's something. Alright, now it's finally getting a little bit interesting here. And there we are. Wow, they really included the tiniest possible specimen, eh? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this here and we're going to put it in some water and just kind of let it get clean while we do this, alright? And now we've got to find the other one. Is there another one? Is this a one or a twofer? One plaster block containing 2 real freakishly small gemstones. Alright. Wild. I guess that one could be basalt, maybe. Is there obsidian in here? That's what I was thinking at first. Okay, let's get into this side then, because I'm pretty sure it'll be in this block. Half now. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but these pieces sure do like to pop off and shoot off in other directions. Lots of them have exited the, you know, the cardboard here. Where the hell's that gemstone? There we are. Hello, gorgeous. Alright, this looks like it could be... Is that basalt? What is that? Howlite? Oh, that's definitely howlite. The light might be a little harsh. That's a howlite for sure. Good. Alright, let's get that puppy out of there. Come on. Come on, little lady. See what I'm talking about? That's just gone. Alright, come on. Let's... There we are. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's howlite. Nice. Ah, fuck, it's gone. Now the other specimen does in fact appear to be basalt, now that some of the stuff's getting off of it. So, you know, we got 2 unique specimens out of that one. If you want my little review of the Inquisitive Minds Geological Dig Discovery Kit, the tool is shitty. The tool is very shitty, and both the gemstones are incredibly tiny. Incredibly small. But, you know, they show all the possibilities on the outside package, which keeps them from having to waste paper and materials making a little guide. And, you know, you have Google, so you can just look up the info. You don't have to, like, you know, have a book that describes it to you. You know, you can just Google it. But I do like how all the possible stones are on the outside of the box. That being said, probably won't be picking up another one of these, mate. Alright, so next up is Dig Kit 2800L47DO921. Fantastic. Always wanted 2800L blah blah blah. This looks like it could be a bit more of a decent tool. I'm just realizing I don't have a hammer. Fuck. Anyways, this is a cool block because it actually looks like it's something that could have come out of the earth. The packaging is minimalist, and it comes with this little excavation kit guide. See, this is cool. I kind of got some high hopes about this one. These are all the different like gemstones you can get, and then wait. I thought it said ore fossils. Oh, yeah, well, okay, so the fossils aren't very, diverse, but that's all good with me. So apparently this one has a bit more specific instructions. Dear parents, don't need that, my parents do not love me. Your excavation kit consists of a chisel tool as well as a plaster block that contains a mineral or fossil inside it. You'll also need a cup of water before you begin investigating the baby. Set up your work area, blah blah blah. There isn't a Christ. Pieces of plaster going everywhere. Place the block in the cup of water for a few minutes, so the plaster material will soften. Longer it stays in the water, softer it becomes, easier it is to dig out. First, you can only soften the outermost layer. Once you've removed that layer, you can soften the inner layers and keep working towards the center of the block. Shit, if I knew that, I would have done this one first. Dig your way into the mineral using the little chisel to kill God. Yeah, that's enough. Alright, so I guess... Shit, that's hard. I guess what we're going to do is place it in the water. I think we're going to need a bit more water. Oh, it's buoyant. That's not going to help, is it? Oh man, this is quite porous. Look at all those bubbles. Alright, so while we're waiting on that one, we're going to do this little paleontology kit from Jabers, I suppose. This was probably the cheapest out of all of them, but not by that much, to be completely honest. The chisel and brush are separate tools, so you can actually hit the back of the chisel if you want to use it that way. But I feel like if I go out into the field, a little wooden chisel like that's not going to really get me anywhere. Oh, this part's cool. Okay, so it's still very obviously, like, not out of the ground, but they, like, put kind of a fossil leaf impression on it, which I think is a nice little touch, not gonna lie. So, I think I'm actually going to use the tool. I kind of want to use the tool from the other kit, because it honestly looks like the best chisel out of all of them. But I want to use the chisel for this one so I can kind of, you know, say how well I think it works. And let's get started. Looks like we might have found something already right here. Let's see if I can pull this out, whatever this is. What the hell is this supposed to be? No, seriously, what the hell is this supposed to be? Does it pass the lick test? Ah! Oh, disgusting. I guess I'm just gonna throw that in the water. I hope I didn't, like, break that off of a bigger fossil. That would make me very upset. But I don't think I did, because I don't see anything else right here. No. Oh, God, that'd be... there goes a piece flying away. That'd be a huge waste of money. Of B3's money, at least, but still. Alright, I think I maybe just... Aha! Look at that! What do we have here? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, chisel. Let's do your job here. Ah! Hello. This, I can't really tell until it's cleaned up. I think this is maybe a sea urchin? Oh, I ripped my glove. Oh well, I was kind of expecting that. I think this is a sea urchin. That is my guess. We're going to put it in our water and come back to it. Yeah, I know I said I didn't really want to put the fossils in water specifically, but... fuck it. That's a new cup right there. So that was a good size. That was a real good size right there. Now, I think what we need to do is change gloves, but the gloves are also freakishly small and it pisses me off, so I really don't want to do that. Yes, I know I'm using the chisel wrong. I don't need paleontologists and geologists telling me that. If you know that much about fossils, why are you fucking watching this? I'm just trying to get excess off. That's why I'm doing this. I'm just trying to get off this excess bit that I know isn't going to have a fossil in it, to make it smaller. It's not the actual dig. But maybe that other one was a chip off of something. Or something like an excess material that accidentally made its way into here. I don't know. I'm still expecting a second big fossil. I don't think that's the two. Looks like I might have just damaged... Shit. Okay, hold on. I dipped it in water just to see what's up. Oh, that's much better. That really eases my nerves. Looks like that was maybe just discoloration or something. That was my glove that farted, I swear. Is that it? Something right here, maybe? Because I've almost completely destroyed this block. And I cannot find a second decent-sized fossil. What is that? Nothing, it's just plaster. I kind of messed myself up dipping it in the water. So that little... That's it? What's that? Is that something? God, I hope I didn't, like, overlook a fossil. Or I didn't crush one to bits. I would notice the bits, I think. Like, some things in here look like fossils, but that's kind of because I dipped it in water. I think that messed me up. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's just contamination. That's just dust from the different colored one. So I guess that tiny yellow thing was the fossil? What's happening here? So, looking at it all cleaned up, maybe it's a coprolite chip? You know, coprolite dung, we've touched on it before in an episode. We're going to have another episode on a different type. I think it might be a coprolite chipping. If you have any different, if you have a different opinion on that, definitely let me know. And while we're talking about it, here's a closer look at the others. You know, the little gemstones from the first kit. And then here's the fossil we so generously liberated. I don't think it's a gastropod or anything. The thing about that tiny little cheap kit is it doesn't come with any identification materials at all. I kind of want to just say sea urchin. Yo, you know what? Now that I kind of look, that's a sea urchin. That's 100%. That's a sea urchin. All right. Now I got another way too small glove on. We're going to get into this fossil mini dig kit from Geocentral, I suppose. This one has fossils listed on the outside. This looks pretty much like the same as this one. Not a big fan of the dig kit we just did, to be completely honest. Pretty weak chisel. I didn't use the brush much, to be completely honest. I'm not gonna lie. They just didn't really do it for me. One super tiny specimen and one decent sized specimen. See, that sea urchin was exactly the kind of thing I was expecting. I have a feeling that a lot of kids are gonna get those dig kits and have no clue what they have. This is another shrink wrapped hellish block. They stamped Geocentral or whatever onto it. At least there's a tiny little educational guide. See, that's what I believe we just pulled. Sanded dollar. Sea urchin. This is a neat little kit. This one's already kind of neater. I do have to open the block. Ta-da. Oh, yeah, this is a boring video. Let me just pull that out. And I want to use the specific tools that came with it specifically so I can review the tools. Maybe for future dig kits we'll get our own tools, but I do want to talk about the specific kits. Yeah, these look almost exactly the same as the last set. This one's kind of short. So yeah, let's get this underway. Alright. I'm not going to lie, I'm already liking this dig kit. This one's much easier to push through the material. We already found ourselves a chronoid stem of a decent size. I can already tell you that's what it is. Fantastic. Now we just got to Oh, I gotta hold it over on my little pony box. Really, just gotta be careful getting around that. These are fossils. It's easy to forget that they're fragile because they are rocks, and rocks are allegedly tough. There we go. Okay, so since this side isn't as dirty, that is a stem. That is a crinoid stem if I ever saw one. Yeah, they're pretty easy to identify. That works out great. Perfect. And here's our other fossil. Maybe a brachiopod or a mollusk there. Where's the brush for this kit? There we go. Oh, that's nice. This is the first kit where I actually felt like the brush did something. And the other kits, like the brush didn't... Oh, it's bigger than I thought. Fantastic, mate. Okay, yeah. I like this kit. This kit I recommend. Much more than the others. The material's not as hard to get through, so I don't feel like you're going to risk breaking your specimen trying to get to it, you know. Everything contained in it right now is a good size. Unlike the effing, is this the same brush? I don't think it is. I totally just lost the other brush. I'm a moron. Yeah, so this one I feel, yeah, this is a different, this brush is, there we go. Yes, this is the first one I felt like the brush worked well on, and I think that's just because the material is softer, and so the brush actually does more. You know, that's fantastic. And this one's really coming out good. Let's get some out of the corner there. Oh my god, yeah. So I like this kit. This is a kit that I would get more of. To, you know, uncover on the show. Don't expect to see the other two kits we've done already again. I didn't like them. This kit, I'm feeling this kit though. I'm quite feeling this kit. I definitely think if you wanted to see me do more of these, I 100% could. There we go. That's a big section. Yeah, this one's much more manageable. Much easier time for the cost, and this isn't about the same cost as all the other ones. The last one we did was, you know, a bit smaller and didn't come with as much, so it was a little cheaper, but I didn't really feel like I would rather just pay the money and get something better out of the kit, you know. Good thing I didn't get multiples of each of these kits and just got one of each, because I think I would have been very disappointed if I did it the other way. Would have been more content, yes, but who the hell wants to see more content from me anyways? And here's the thing, you know, when I brush it, the dust kind of goes everywhere, and it doesn't really matter that this is here. Look at that. That is a nice looking fossil. I'm starting to really get a feel of it. That is looking good. That is looking real good. Yeah, I do recommend this fossil kit. Well, these videos aren't for kids, really. I do think some of the dig kits, well, most dig kits are really made for kids, so, if not all of them. Adults are supposed to go find real fossils in the wild, which I did get some books about, and we are going to be doing that in the future as well. That'll be fun, that'll be ace, that'll be hip. Look at that gorgeous critter. Yeah, I'm not super sure what it is yet. I might want to look it over more. At first I was thinking brachiopod. Maybe starting to think gastropod a little more. I think I'm going to hold out and say brachiopod for the moment. I'm still pretty sure that's what it is. I don't know. Come on. I really want to get this one out correctly. Alright, let's get this big piece off. So you got to be careful with all the rock. With actual paleontology, but since I know this is the last fossil in this kit, the rock that I know, quote-unquote rock, that I know that there isn't any fossils in, I can be a bit rougher with. There we are. Now I can really get up under the puppy here. That's nice. That's nice. There we go. There we are. Magnifique. Absolutely magnifique. Oh, and it's out. Huh. That is one I really need to dust off here. You can see we've got some plaster or whatever it is really stuck on the shell. And it is a shell, definitely a shell. Oh yeah. That's looking real nice. Now if we take our guide and we go straight to brachiopod, what you think? You thinking brachiopod? I suppose it could be a clam. Is clam an option? I think it's a clam. I think I was wrong. I'm pretty sure it's a clam fossil. So clams are bivalves with two symmetrical shells, and while they appear to be similar to brachiopods, the two are not related. See, they knew I would make that mistake. So, clams are another ancient creature which can still be found in modern times. Fossil clams come in all sizes. Generally, older clams are the smallest. Some need magnification just by saying. So, a little clam fossil. Yeah, so the back, its ass is missing, but right there where it closes up, both sides of the shell, that's nice. Yeah. Okay, I like this little fossil. This is a good one. So I'm going to try to wash it off a little as well. And we're going to touch on the next kit while that does its thing. So Wetty Spaghetti here is our last one. Put it in water to kind of loosen it up a bit. It comes with this much larger chisel, which is plastic and not wood. So I don't believe it'll break as easily as another chisel might. I don't think you have to worry about any of the chisels breaking. This one was plastic too, but it was also so small it was hard to hold. It was very thin and not wide at all, and the brush was at the end, so if you had it in real rock, you couldn't hit the end, but you'd really want a metal chisel for that. So this is easily the best out of the chisels. I don't even have to start using it to know that. But, you know. I see that. I don't think this one came with a brush, though. That's kind of odd. But I guess that's because this one's designed to be wetted first. So a brush isn't going to be as needed, because it's not going to be real dusty. It's going to be wet, more muddy-ish, like you can see here. Very muddy. So this one seems like a pretty cool kit as well, to be completely honest. It seems to really save on materials for the environment. It's basically just a plastic sleeve to keep it all in, and they, instead of oh, there we go, right there, instead of wasting money trying to get, oh, that's nice, trying to package it for protection, they just made it hard, and you can soften it in water. I feel like this is one of the more environmentally conscious dig kits for sure, and it really costs the same price as most of the other ones in this set. What is that, red jasper maybe? Okay, let's get some of this off the side so that I can get down in there just a bit more. See, this one's easy and fun. You just carve it right away. This would be a good one to open multiples of at once, because it's not terribly hard work. Yeah, there's some waiting while it soaks, but I mean, you can just, you know, have it soak while you have a snack, watch some YouTube videos, preferably from this series. Oh, it's a little flaky, ain't ya? That's alright, rocks break. It's part of the natural it actually doesn't even look broken. It might just be more. Nah, it probably is chips. Oh no! There's... Holy shit! There's several! What? This is just... These are multiple rocks! Oh my god! Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, right. I am very impressed. That is several rocks. That's 5 rocks. That's 5 individual rocks. Holy shit. And I think, because my main complaint about this one was that I thought it had one type of stone. Yeah, this one was only supposed to contain one thing and not 2. But I didn't realize it was multiples of 1. Okay, so this kit's actually kick-ass. We saved really the best 2 for last, I think. And we didn't get a fossil, we got a gem, which I'm kind of happy about because I have a lot of fossils, and the types of fossils that would have been in here would have been some pretty... I might get more of this kind. I'm actually serious. I think I might do a video just on this type. Aha, there's more. I knew I should have kept digging. Nice, there's another one. Fantastique, mademoiselle. I just want to make sure I got them all, you know. Holy shit. Several pieces. That makes me very happy. That makes me an incredibly happy boyo. And happiness is very fleeting with me. So if this lasts even more than a couple minutes, you know, it's going to be quite a thing. Because, you know, my wife left me and my show does bad. And I don't have any money. And my kids legally divorced me. Jaden Smith style. So that's not great, but that looks like all of them. Oh my god. Holy shit. So, all in all, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, oh shit, 5, 6 rock pieces. And we get a guide. I do think it is red jasper. I think I was right. Let me check the guide it came with. Yeah, it has to be red jasper. I knew it would be red jasper. I've actually been wanting to do a red jasper episode, so this is even better than I was hoping for. That's fantastic. I gotta clean those up and show them off. Speaking of showing stuff off, just wanted to show the crinoid stem and clam fossil in all their kind of glory now that they're, you know, got some of the dust out of them. And here's our cleaned up red jasper. This one's still got some on it. I'm going to have to do some closer quarters cleaning on this piece. But that's pretty cool. So yeah, it kept its promise of coming with 1 gemstone. But it came, well, quote unquote gemstone, 1 mineral. But it came with, where's the 6th one? Oh, it's still in the wash, mate. It didn't come out with the rest of the puppies. Maybe I should actually pay attention before, you know, I start speaking. Yeah, these are really nice. This is great. I can do a full episode on red jasper now that I have several specimens. I'm going to do full episodes on some of the other things we found, but I'm going to either need a bigger or more specimens. Like, I think I have some other fossil clams and sea urchins and crinoid stems that I can all put together to make one big video on, but... you know, the minerals, the other minerals we got are just too small, except these, which are fantastic. And, you know, it did come with this little kit that I can, or little lists that I can use in the future. So the first 2 we opened, I honestly think were shit. The real Gemstones kit from Inquisitive Mines, and then that tiny little fossil one, whatever the hell it was called. This one's from... whatever the hell, heebie-jeebies, that's what it's from. Yeah, those 2 sucked. But the Geocentral fossil kit is good. I really liked it. And the Dig It Rock Fossils Mineral and Fossil Excavation Kit from Themes and Cosmos. This was a good one too. So those 2 that came with the guides and stuff, those were good, but the other 2 were shit. I'd be willing to do more videos of the other 2 if you want to see those. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, you know, etc. This is going to be quite a big mess to clean up. So if you want to, you know, help us make it a bit more worth it, you could definitely check out our Patreon, where you can get lots of cool behind-the-scenes content for Safari Sam and other things. That's it. Thank you all once again. See you all next time. For the love of God, Jerry, please, please, please tell me we have someone to clean this up. I really don't want to be the one that have to do it.